You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rants for Black and White Sports. Let's talk about the U.S. women's soccer team. But first, in our description below, we have joined Odysee and Rumble. All of our channels, Black and White Entertainment, Black and White News, Black and White Sports, are also available on these other platforms. We do encourage you to please go over and check those other platforms out. All of these videos will also go over there. Look, we're trying our best to hold on to our freedom of speech that, let's face it, this platform doesn't necessarily agree with. Also, I'm wearing our Socialism Media t-shirt. Grab it out of the merch store. 15% off. Promo code Gina Rocks in honor of Gina Carano. Let's talk about the U.S. women's soccer team because it seems their virtue signaling does in fact have boundaries. Does in fact have an end. Sort of. And I wonder, do any of us really care at this point? They are past protesting by kneeling. Oh, this is interesting. From Outkick, well, as interesting as it can be, the United States women's national soccer team chose to stand for the national anthem on Sunday. According to defender Crystal Dunn, that decision was made because players are, quote, past the protesting phase. Are there phases of this now? Of fighting social injustice? Instead, Dunn says she and her teammates will look to put all of the talk into actual work, which is odd because I thought kneeling was supposed to be part of the actual work involving with stopping the heinous social injustices in this country. Quote, even though we are choosing to stand, it doesn't mean that the conversations go away or they stop, Dunn said following a 2-0 win against Brazil. It's all to say that we are now, I think, ready to move past the protesting phase and actually move into putting all of the talk into actual work. During the previous match in Canada, some players knelt while others chose to stand. But it looks like the team will move forward without kneeling, which many believe should have been the approach all along. I agree. Granted, and this is from Outkick, they talk about the same thing I just said, thought kneeling was part of the actual work. This is a development considering the same team demanded back in June that U.S. Soccer apologize to black players for banning kneeling during the national anthem. They got what they wanted, and now they are done with the approach less than 8 months later. Of course, that charge was led by social justice lunatic Megan Rapinoe. That's right. She started kneeling back in 2016 when Colin Kaepernick started all of his virtue signaling horse shit that he was doing. Look, the reason I said, does any of us care? Look, you guys, when the moment you started kneeling for the national anthem, you started feeling a lot like Benedict Arnold's to me anyway. U.S. Soccer, in my opinion, should have kicked you all off the team for disrespecting the national anthem, disrespecting the country your very team is supposed to be representing. Instead, you're out there false virtue signaling, and now you're coming out and saying, well, we've been kneeling, but we haven't actually been doing anything to fight social injustice. Also a false narrative, but you can't expect Megan Rapinoe and these other lunatics to actually do any research. They're going to follow the mainstream media and get out there and virtue signal. And of course, good God, the first thing they got to go to if they're an athlete is disrespecting the country. Let's kneel. Look, you represent the U.S. soccer team, and all I can tell you is almost everybody I've ever met, prior or current U.S. Service members, and let's take that even a step further, first responders, including law enforcement, almost all of them I've ever met absolutely hate you disrespecting the country and the national anthem. But yet, you, as part of the U.S. soccer team, did it anyway. So I got to be honest with you. I'm sure black and white sports fan viewers are frankly going to be like me. We don't care if you decide to stand till the end of time at this point. Okay, you ceased to be our United States soccer team the moment you decided to start kneeling. Hell, you might as well go play for communist China at this point. That's how much we care. You don't represent American patriots. I can assure you of that. Good God, go play with Colin Kaepernick. Oh, he's not playing anywhere. My bad. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.